Today I want to talk about something that has been on my mind for some time. Why is everything so complicated these days? You ever feel like life's just unnecessarily difficult? Like everything, from the smallest task to the biggest decision, requires twice the effort it used to? It's like we've collectively decided that simplicity isn't good enough anymore, so we keep making things harder for no reason. Take technology, for example. It was supposed to make our lives easier. That's literally the point of innovation, right? But now? Technology is the reason I can't even log into my email without jumping through hoops. Passwords used to be simple: your pet's name, maybe a random number at the end. Now, your password needs to look like a secret code for launching missiles. Uppercase, lowercase, numbers, symbols, a haiku, and maybe the tears of your frustration. And even after all that, somehow you still get hacked. Then there are updates. Why does everything need to update all the time? My phone wants to update. My laptop wants to update. My smart fridge, why is my fridge even smart? It doesn't need to connect to Wi-Fi, it just needs to keep my almond butter cold. But no, now it wants to restart itself when I'm in the middle of making breakfast. Speaking of breakfast, let's talk about trends. Trends used to last a decade. Bell-bottoms, neon colors, those had staying power. Now, trends barely last a month. 1 minute it's all about being chuggy, the next it's a core or something called feral girl summer. By the time I figure out what's in, it's already out. And if you don't keep up, you're officially a cringe. It's exhausting. And social media? Oh, that's a whole other level of chaos. It's like a constant competition to prove you're thriving. You can't just exist anymore. You have to be posting, sharing, performing. But even when you do, the algorithm decides if you're worthy of being seen. One day, your video gets 10,000 views, the next, you're lucky if your mum watches it. And let's not forget the pressure to look perfect. Filters, angles, editing, who has time for all that? I just want to scroll without feeling like I'm failing at life. And the kids these days? They are on a whole other level. They're coding apps at 10 years old, starting businesses in their teens, and somehow balancing social activism on top of that. When I was 10, my biggest achievement was beating the high score on Snake. Now, you're expected to know everything by the time you hit puberty. It's like society handed us a syllabus, and if you're not on track, you're falling behind. Oh, and let's talk about gaming. Gaming used to be simple. You'd put the cartridge in, press start, and boom, you are playing. Now, you need to download 100 gigabytes of data, agree to terms and conditions, and then wait for the server to stop glitching. By the time you're ready to play, you've forgotten why you wanted to in the first place. Even shopping is a nightmare. Buying something should be straightforward. But no, now you need discount codes, cashback apps, loyalty programs. It's like solving a maths problem just to buy a pair of socks. And delivery? Oh, the options are endless. Would you like it in 2 days, 5 days, or a vague window of 2 to 4 weeks where we might accidentally send it to your neighbor? Just bloody give me my stuff. And why does everything have to be a subscription now? You can't even own things anymore. Software, music, even freaking razors are subscriptions. You stop paying, and suddenly, the things you rely on are just gone. Remember when you could just buy something once? That was nice. The truth is, we've overcomplicated everything. We've traded simplicity for complexity, and for what? To feel more advanced? To seem more impressive? All it's done is make everyday life feel like a never-ending to-do list. I'm not saying we need to go back to the Stone Age. I'm just saying, maybe we could chill out a bit. Let's stop trying to make everything better and start making things easier. Because at the end of the day, none of us want to deal with more stress. So yeah, until that happens, I'll just be here, trying to remember the 15-step process for resetting my password, again. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. or whatever this was.